Firstly, thank you all for coming on. My name is Marko, and I'm going to be taking you guys through the presentation today. First things first, guys, it is a Sunday night, sorry, and you could be doing a lot of different things at the moment, but for you to be on here, to really, I guess, check out what we're doing, to come support us, firstly, I want to say thank you because, we're a brand new company, still relatively brand new, if you ask me, only, just under 4 years in Australia, and we're really trying to get things going and really expand to a whole global scale and become one of the biggest companies in Australia. So to have you guys on today, to have you supporting us, supporting what we're doing, and even just coming to check out what we do is actually a sign of support. So I do thank you for that. So guys, I'm going to be taking you guys through two different, topics today. The first topic, I'm going to be taking you guys a little bit through the products. Explain to you guys how the products work and how we can actually help better your health. How, you might have maybe something that a goal that you want to achieve towards the end of the year. You might be looking to lose a few extra kilos, maybe start feeling better about about your body. Maybe you want to just increase your energy levels or just, improve your, sorry, this is annoying me a little bit. Improve your overall health. And I'm going to be taking you guys through that, explaining to you a little bit about how our products work. And if you see that the products can help you, if you see that the products can give you the results that you're after, definitely have a chat to the person who told you to jump on this webinar, because we're going to be more than happy to choose whichever set's the best for you to get you the optimum results possible. So, and in the second half, I'm going to be taking you guys a little bit more through the business side of things. So, some of you are here because you just want to get healthier. You're looking for a product that might help you get to your goals. Okay, but some of you are also here because A, you want to take care of your health, but B, you're looking at making some extra money. Let's face it, it's a tough world out there right now. And there's, a lot of people are just scraping by. A lot of people are struggling. And, and if you're one of them, if you're looking maybe for an extra way to create a second income, a few $100 a week, I'm going to take you guys through that and show you how simply by loving our product and telling a few people about it, you can create a little bit of extra money, And then some of you might be here because you've heard of some really big stories. You've heard of some success stories and a lot of people that have gone out there and really not only, made a little bit of extra money, they've made a lot of extra money. So I'm going to be touching base on a little bit of everything. And then ultimately at the end of this webinar, just let the person know that got you on this webinar. If you're interested in trying the product, if you're interested in becoming a customer, or if you're even interested in the business side of things. So I'm going to be taking you guys through all of that. Write down as many notes as you can. If you have any questions, just write it down, pen and paper on your phone, write it down and just have a chat to the person who told you to jump on this webinar, and let's have all of your questions answered. So let's get straight into it. Good old computer. Sweet. So guys, just confirming one thing though, the products weren't made by me in my apartment, they were actually made by some professionals. They've actually, as you can see, our scientific advisory board, these guys alone put together, have over 100 years of experience in the medical field. These guys are the brains behind the product. Okay, they know what our bodies have needed from treating, human beings, knowing the inside of our bodies better than anyone else. They've come together and designed a product range to really ensure that our bodies are getting everything that it needs to work at our peak health. And then ultimately, as you can see, our athletic advisory board, Danny Jacobs, world champion boxer, David Mead, NRL, Gold Coast Titans player, Brendan McLean, WWF pro bodybuilder, about to go to South Africa and actually compete in for the world title, and NFL legend Tim Brown. So the products are made by some of the best knowledgeable people out there, but at the same time, we have some of the best athletes right now going out there and really talking about our product. So, but I do want to quickly touch base on why we actually need to supplement. It's something that a lot of people are struggling to really understand at the moment. A lot of people going, yeah, but I don't get it. Why do I need a supplement? I've got it in my food. Yes, that was the case back in the days. But unfortunately right now, due to the overpopulation of the world we live in, we're just not getting the same nutritional value in our food today to what we used to get in the 1950s, that having a farm, growing your own vegetables, having them come out, eating it, it just doesn't work anymore. And, a great example is, in 1953, one bowl of spinach. To get the same amount of spinach today, you need to have about 43 bowls of spinach. And that's absolutely crazy when you actually think about it. I know personally, You know, having one bowl is enough. To have 43 is absolutely crazy. So when you think about it, guys, you know, no matter, even though we've got so many stuff happening, technology's gone through the roof, you know, everything's gone crazy to a whole new level, why is our health getting worse and worse and worse? Because no one's actually fixing up what our body needs. And why do we eat food? Because our food is our fuel. You know, so all supplementation is just replacing what's missing in the food today. Okay, so we're not telling you go out there and starve yourself or something like that. No, go out there and eat your food. Go out there and enjoy your life. But unfortunately, right now, you need to supplement. And that's probably why you're feeling tired. That's probably why you might be a little bit overweight. That's probably why your body isn't where you want it to be. Because it's like a car. If you're not taking care of your car's not going to last very long. And unfortunately, this is happening to our bodies. So, you know, what we have is you know, an incredible range of supplements that really takes care of the vital things that your body really needs to work at its peak. So our first category that we look at is nourishment. So, you know, what we have is a meal replacement that just replaces some of your meals, 1 or 2 meals a day if you don't have time to eat, okay? We're not saying, hey, go out there and rely on the shakes. Of course not. Go out there and eat real food. However, sometimes you might not have time to eat some food. You know, sometimes we all live crazy lifestyles, busy lifestyles. So, you know, having a shake of, you know, and natural minerals and vitamins in there is going to be a lot better than just running over to a fast food chain and just having some food. Yeah, then we have our essential vitamins that just really gives the vitamin that's missing in the food. And then we have our Berry Blast, a natural energy kick full of natural plant extracts and antioxidants to ensure that you have a rise throughout the day. Not like another energy drink out there or even some coffee, you know, where you have a massive rise for about half a day and then crash straight back down, you know, because our products are full of the Berry Blast antioxidants, you have a rise the entire way through. And then what we have is our little protection. So our super greens, you know, 1 scoop of super greens is equivalent to 24 serves of fruits and vegetables. And then what we have is our repair. Our repair is a natural anti-inflammatory, helps repair your cells, it helps repair your muscles. For me personally, I love the repair. It helps repair my muscles, so while I sleep, when I'll actually wake up, I actually feel like I've woken up. Do you know how many people go to sleep and they wake up and they feel like they're even more tired than when they fell asleep? So what the repair does, it's an incredible product that really just makes sure that your body is actually getting repaired, so the following day you can be your optimal best. And then when it comes to elimination, we got our probiotics and we got our fiber. Our probiotics is just all full of good bacteria to help get rid of all the bad stuff in our stomach. And then the fiber comes in and gives it a big flush. And then, you know, our digestion product, our special enzyme blend that helps break down the food, because unfortunately anything that you cook over 47 degrees right now, guys, actually kills all of the enzymes. And your body needs enzymes and your food has enzymes. But when you kill it by overcooking, your body's going to really struggle to break it down. And that's probably when you're falling asleep after lunch or after dinner, is because your body's working too hard to try and break it down. So Digestive Ultra is a great enzyme replacement for what you're killing in the food to ensure that that food's getting broken down properly. So guys, as you can see, all our products really concentrate on is just giving your body what it's missing, giving your body what it's not getting out there anymore. And that's why when you can take the full circle of health and give your body the full circle, the full service of what it needs daily, you know, you're going to see your energy levels rise. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to see that if you need to lose weight, you'll probably start losing weight. You'll probably see your skin start clearing up, because just like your car, if you take care of your car will take care of you. Whereas so many of us aren't taking care of our bodies. You know, we're treating our bodies and we're absolutely taking our bodies through hell and back, but then we wonder why our bodies are actually taking us through hell, you know? So trust me, take care of your body and you'll see your body will take care of you. So as you can see here, there's a lot of different people that have been taking our products, thousands of people all around the world. But what I really, really love about this slide is you can actually look at a few people here. You know, we've got some awesome guys that have actually put on muscle, that have trimmed down a little bit. Then we have some awesome stories, as you can see, in the females, just losing weight, you know, like 24 pounds there, 12 pounds, 53 pounds. But the interesting thing about this is they're all actually taking the same products. Okay, and a lot of people, they don't get that. But it's actually very simple, guys. Every single one of these person on this screen right now looks different from the outside. But from the inside, their body works very, very similar. So all they're doing is giving their body what it needs, giving it good nutrition, getting rid of all the crap, making sure the enzymes do their work. And with all of that together, they're getting this result that their body needs. So what we have is we have something different compared to any product out there. At the moment is the NDS, the Your NDS, the Nutritional Delivery System. Now this is guaranteeing that our product has a special enzyme blend that will actually get into your bloodstream and work. And that's why we can actually give you a look good and feel money back guarantee. So if you don't actually like the product, and if you don't feel the difference within 30 days, just return them and you get your money back. But guys, the one thing I will say is it woke my eyes up so much. Only a few weeks ago, Dickie Fuller, an enzyme specialist, 35 years of enzymes. This lady is known as the mother of enzymes. Okay, she released a video, a documentary, actually explaining how enzymes work and why we need it in our body. And then she actually did a live test showing the immediate effect after half an hour of once you start giving your body enzymes. You gotta check this out, because there's one thing me telling you how the products are gonna work, but for you seeing it yourself, for you actually seeing scientific evidence, or live evidence of how the products work, it'll blow your mind. So definitely have a chat to a person who told you to jump onto this webinar. Check out that video, because once you watch that video, you'll really understand that these products are not just a gimmick. They're actually just giving your body what it really needs. Okay, and then what we have down here is we've got the 3 different sets. We've got the sculpt set for those that want to go into the gym, that want to start feeling, start bulking and, putting on muscle and all that kind of stuff. Then we've got the Go Green set for those that just want to take care of their health. They're not really looking at getting fitter. They're not really looking at putting on muscle. They're not really looking at losing weight. They just want overall well-being. And then we've got the Slim set for those that probably want to lose a few extra kilos. The Slim set's a great way to help you get there too. Then what we also have is what a lot of companies don't, is the Your Rewards program. So the more products you order, the more points you get back to your account, and then actually that helps you get more products for free. So it's just like a frequent flyers or a Virgin Velocity. The more times you fly, the more points you get back, and then those points you can redeem for new free flights. That's the same with our Your Rewards. So go out there, get great results, keep on ordering the products, and eventually you'll actually get free products just for staying healthy. And then we also have a Thermo Slim guide, an actual guide helping you and guiding you on how to get optimal results. So guys, as you can see, it's not just a supplement company, it's a company that has everything that you need. It's got supplements, it's got the guides, it's got the proven scientific backing to guarantee that our products are going to work. And ultimately what we're backed by is also the Your Best Body 8-week challenge. So a lot of people want to get healthier, but a lot of people like a challenge. So what we have is a Your Best Body 8-week challenge. And what the 8-week challenge is you take the products and receive the best results in the slim or sculpt category in 8 weeks. And what you can actually win is $1,000 worth of free products. $750 if you finish second, and third for $500. So just a great incentive for those that want to go out there, get fit, look good. You can actually get your money back in free products. So, it's not a lot of times a customer can get started on some products and actually make money because they're actually getting $1,000 worth of free products. So, guys, that's it when it comes to the product side of things. If you have any more questions regarding the product, have a chat to the person who told you to jump onto this webinar, but have a look at that video that I told you guys about by Dickie Fuller, the Enzyme Queen, the Enzyme Goddess. Have a look at, understand enzymes, because when you understand enzymes, you'll understand how important they are to your body and how much these products will actually really help you. So now I'm going to quickly jump onto the opportunity side of things. So, I'm going to quickly share a little bit about my story, just so you have a little bit more of an idea of my background, where I've come from, and really who I am. So, this is an old photo of me in 2011. Just an average guy chasing the Nando's rooster around. That was me, just looking to have Nando's, and, just an average truck driver. Growing up out of high school, wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with my life. I really didn't know. I knew university wasn't for me. I just couldn't concentrate. I couldn't read books. I didn't know what to do. So I knew university wasn't for me. So as soon as I finished high school, my dad told me to buy a truck and start driving trucks because that's what he was doing. And, it's just the world that I grew up in, so it's a world that I continue doing. And, 38 months ago, it's a little bit longer now, it's about 40 months ago, I just haven't updated that slide. It's about 40 months ago now, I was 25 years old, working 2 jobs, 13 hours a day, living pay to pay. You know, I was lost because growing up, that wasn't the life that I wanted to be living. You know, I don't remember growing up and going, oh my God, I can't wait to finish high school and then start working a job and, you know, just survive. You know, I can't wait to wake up and go to a job that I really didn't want to be at and come home and do it for 5 days a week. So I was a little bit lost because I knew it wasn't where I wanted to be, but I also felt stuck because I remember the days when I'm driving the truck, and while I'm driving the truck, these really nice cars drive past me, or I'm driving past some really nice houses, and I'm looking at these houses and I'm looking at these cars, but I don't even know. Like, I remember this like it was yesterday. Cars driving past, and I'm like, how the hell do they afford that? Like, how do they get that? Like, I never knew how, because no one ever taught me business. No one ever taught me money. You know, going through high school, I was always told how I should just get a job and work for somebody. And, you know, then when I started, you know, truck driving, no one really taught me anything when it came to business. So I really felt stuck. And then at that time, I was actually really angry with my life. I was 25, making just enough to get by, working 13 hours a day. You know, my ego was really hurt, to be honest. You know, going out with my girlfriend and, you know, making sure that we're going to cheap restaurants because I didn't want to have to pay too much because I didn't have much money. So it wasn't definitely at a place where I wanted to be, but I had nothing else. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, said to me, man, that must have sucked being in that time. And to be honest, at that time, it really did suck. It really felt crap being in there. But today, I actually appreciate that because I was in so much pain that I was so angry with my life at that time that when Dave Nelson actually approached me with this opportunity, I just knew I had to give it a shot. A lot of people, I never knew about network marketing. I never heard of network marketing before. Network marketing was something brand new to me. No one taught me business. No one taught me anything, you know. But when I just knew, I was like, I need to try something. And even my girlfriend was like, what's the matter with you? I barely see enough as it is. You know, you're already working 2 jobs. But, you know, as I said to her, I'm like, Lana, I need to do something, you know, because I don't want to be working these 2 jobs forever. This is not what I want to be doing forever. And luckily, you know, I bit the bullet, and luckily I decided to give it a shot. You know, today, life's a little bit different for me. You know, I don't work 2 jobs anymore. I don't work 13 hours a day, to be honest. If you ask me, I actually retired probably about 2.5 years ago because, you know, they always do say is when you start doing what you love, you actually don't feel like you work anymore. And that's what I've been doing. You know, within my first 12 months in this business, I was actually made enough to be able to quit my other 2 jobs and be doing this full time. And that's what really, you know, excites me because, you know, I don't live pay to pay anymore, and I'm definitely not lost. I don't feel stuck. You know, the world is my oyster right now. I can see everything. I know how to get there. It's just crazy when you try and change your mindset, when you change the way you think, when you actually start believing in yourself and believing what you can achieve, you'll actually realize how big the world is and how much opportunity there is. And, you know, ultimately, I'm definitely not angry anymore. You know, I wake up every single day happy. I'm so appreciative of the opportunity I've been given, you know, because I know, you know, a lot of countries out there, you know, a lot of people out there, unfortunately, they don't have these opportunities. So very appreciative where I'm at the moment. Very, very satisfied with my life. And, you know, today, you know, as I mentioned, as you guys can see, that's actually the view right there. But, you know, that's a much nicer view when it's not nighttime. You know, I get to, you know, live in an apartment, you know, that I've always wanted on top overlooking the whole city. You know, I get to drive a car that I never thought was going to be the case, you know. These were the cars that I saw driving as a truck driver. I saw these cars driving past me, and I looked at them, never knew how I was even going to get close to one. And today, you know, I get to drive one, and to me, that's just a little bit of a medal for me. You know, I'm not saying having a car is success. I'm not saying, you know, straight away as soon as, but it's something I've always wanted. It's been my own personal achievement, and to be able to achieve it 3 years from working 2 jobs and to eventually then be able to drive a car like this, you know, to me, is one of the best, I guess, so far. One of the most, what's the word I'm after? The word I'm after is I feel good about it. And then, you know, but the thing about it, success by yourself is not so fun, you know. But what I love about network marketing is you can do it with other people. You know, today, you know, I'm not by myself. I don't do this full time by myself. I do this full time with some of my best friends, some of my closest friends. Every day we're working together. Every day we're going to places. We're talking on the phone. We're making plans. And for you to be succeeding is okay, pretty good. But for you to be succeeding and helping other people, it's the best feeling in the world. And, you know, ultimately, I've also been able to give back to my parents. You know, this photo was I sent them back overseas for the first time in 20 years. okay? They came to Australia, and they're one of my drives, they're one of my motivations, because, you know, I've seen them do nothing but work for the last, well, since they've been in Australia, which is about 24 years. So I've seen them do nothing but work. You know, the one thing that I always told myself growing up was, A, I need to help them, because without me, they're going to continue working until the day they die. I need to help them. But B, I need to do something that I don't live that same life that they've lived, because in my opinion, they haven't lived, they've existed. You know, and, you know, but they've existed working their ass off to try and give me, my brothers, a better opportunity. And to see them absolutely give everything away to give me, my brothers, a better chance at life. And then to be me, 25 and broke and just making by, it wasn't the best feeling in the world. And that's why I just knew I had to do something different. And thank God I did. You know, today I can slowly start giving back to them. I also was able to surprise them with a new car for their birthday earlier this year in January. And, you know, to know that I'm on the right track, to know that I've been able to go out there and, you know, create a better life for me is one feeling. But to go out there and actually start giving back to the people you love, to start giving back to the ones that have given you so much, that's priceless. You know, a lot of people say money doesn't buy you happiness, and I agree with that. But what you do with that money will determine how happy you are. And for me to be able to give back to my parents, to be able to give back to the people who've given me so much, you know, it's never been a better feeling. And, you know, I'm very appreciative at the moment, because I've created an incredible residual income through network marketing that I've been able to now expand into other business models, and even open up my own car wash in Port Melbourne, just down the road here, you know, 3 months ago. And that was my girlfriend's dad's dream, to always have his own car wash. So for us to get him out of being a plasterer, carrying plaster at the age of 55, and to open up a car wash so he can run it, you know, once again, it's just giving back. But why not? Why not expand an income while you can? So, guys, that's a little bit about my story, and then that's me. A little bit different to the truck driving scene, a little bit different to Marko in 2011. And I just like the suit in this, you know, and that's just me on stage speaking in front of 1,200 people at our annual event last October. So it just goes to show the reason I really like this photo. Yes, I like the suit. It's a really cool suit. But I actually just show people that if I can do it, a truck driver who had no business experience, who really didn't even know what he was doing with his life, who was so stuck, who, if anyone knows me, I don't even know, I can't read. My attention span can't go past one page, okay? But if I can do it, and then now I can be where I'm at, I'm a true believer that anyone else can do this too. You know, but the real question is this something that you're after? Okay, are you after any extra income right now? You know, is the life that you're living right now going to create that life that you've always wanted? That life that you were dreaming, the life that you were imagining growing up. What you're doing right now going to create that better life? Guys, if it's not, please listen carefully. Because this simple system, this simple platform can help change your life. Luckily enough, I listened 3.5 years ago. And because I did, my life has changed like no tomorrow. So I'm going to take you guys a little bit more through that side of things too. So, you know, as I said earlier, you know, guys, what are your highest values in life, really? So, you know, what I mean by that is most of us want to be at B. Most of us want to get to B. But the problem is we're stuck on A. But then we think that what we're doing right now, we know it's not going to get us to B. But we live in this illusion thinking that something's going to change. I remember that. I remember being a truck driver and every single day thinking, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to create a better life, I'm going to create a better life, I'm going to create a better life, I'm going to create a better life. Drove trucks for 7 years, nothing changed. Absolutely nothing. If anything, I was getting broker and broker and broker. You know, but the only problem is what I was doing at that point in my life, driving a truck was not going to create what I wanted to live, like giving back to my parents, you know, creating that life that I was going to be potentially retired by the age of 30, to be able to travel and have financial freedom, you know, that unfortunately just wasn't going to happen being a truck driver. And luckily enough, I started seeing that. Lucky enough, at the age of 25, I realized that I need to do something different. So right now, ask yourself, where do you want to be in 5 years? What type of life do you want to be living in 5 years? What do you want to be doing in 5 years? Okay, now let's go back to where you are right now. Is what you're doing right now going to create that? If the answer is yes, if what you're doing right now is going to create that, you probably don't need to listen to the rest of this webinar. If the answer is no, listen, guys, because this platform can change your life too. A very saying that I learned early in the days was your thoughts and philosophies have created the life that you're living today. If you're not happy with where you're going, your thoughts need to change, your philosophies need to change, your outcome needs to change. And that's what I did at the age of 25. When I was just sick of driving trucks. I was sick of working 2 jobs. I was sick of being, I was sick of making just enough. I was sick of being broke. I knew something had to change. And I found a vehicle that created that. Now, it's not about the money. Yes, it is, but it's not, okay? Because, like I said earlier, money buys you options. But so many people say to me, oh, but it's not about the money, it's not about the money. Let me ask you a question right now. Tomorrow morning, why are you waking up at 6 a.m.? To get stuck in traffic for 2 hours, to sit in a desk for 8 hours, to go back home stuck in traffic for 2 hours, to go to sleep for spend 3 hours with the family, go to sleep for 8 hours and do it all over again. It's for the money, unfortunately. Because whether we like it or not, the money pays the bills. The money pays our house. The money pays for the food. Okay? But guys, what we have is we got a different way. Okay? Not everybody wants to play big. Some people, imagine just be able to work from home making a full-time income. As much as you're making right now in your workplace, imagine just being able to do that from home. Would that be worth it? To not have to worry about traffic, to not have to worry about going to that boss that you don't want to be at and having him yell at you. Wouldn't that be worth being there? So what I'm going to take you guys through right now is show you how to go from A to B. Now everyone's different. Some people just they turn their blind eye on it, pretend like these type of things don't exist. Well, that's up to them. They exist. Network marketing is growing every single day, guys, and it's helping a lot of people go from A to B. It's one of the best business models out there for those that are open to trying something different, those that are open to learning something different, because this is something we've never been taught before. This is something totally different, but if I can do it within 3 years, why can't you do it too, So right now, guys, the network marketing trend is one of the it's a booming trend. In 1990, it was a $48 billion industry. Today, it's a $176 billion industry. I think those stats are actually wrong. I think it's $182 billion for what I last checked. So the industry is massive. It's actually a bigger industry than the NBA. It's a bigger industry than the, the video, the acting world. It's a massive industry, $182 billion. That is big. That is massive. Okay, it's actually said to be the industry of the future. Okay, why is it said to be the industry of the future? Let's look at this right now, guys. What's happening more today out there than ever before? People losing jobs more than ever before. Robots are coming over, they're taking over our jobs. Why? Because it's cheaper and it's faster. It's happening. Go to a supermarket, compare how much tellers were today compared to how many tellers were, 5 years ago. Totally different world out there. Unfortunately, have you guys all noticed that today we're once again struggling more than ever before? Why do we always struggle? Because we're always playing catch up. So what's happened over the last 2 years? Inflation's done this. Whose wage has done that over the last 2 years? So what we do is we've gone from working 1 job to now the average family has to work 2 jobs. To now the average family has to work 3 jobs. Why is that? Because our wages aren't increasing, but inflation is increasing every single time. And that's why network marketing is set to be the industry of the future. That's why it's booming right now, because it's giving everyone that extra income that they need. But the only difference is that extra income can be made from their home, around their family, around their own schedule, not being taken away from their family even more. So, and that's why, that's why some of the top businessmen in the world right now are saying network marketing is the future. Okay, Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki, Paul St. Pilzer, Darren Hardy, all talking about why network marketing is the industry of the future. Now, this is a lesson that I learned really, really early on. And I also realized why I was where I was. You know, when I first got into network marketing, my mentor from America, he said to me, he goes, Marko, be careful whose advice you take. I'm like, what do you mean by that? He goes, you're probably going to find that some people are going to tell you this stuff doesn't work. He goes, but before you judge them, before you decide whether you're going to listen to them or not, just ask yourself, do I want to live their lifestyle? Because their thoughts and philosophies have created the lifestyle they're living today. But some of the most successful people in the world are saying this is one of the industries of the future. Who do you listen to? Would you listen to me about basketball advice, or would you listen to Michael Jordan about basketball advice? So this is the same deal, is when it comes to business, wouldn't you want to listen to some of the most successful guys when it comes to business? Warren Buffett, third richest man in the world, is investing in these companies. You know, so guys, it's really, really easy. But at the same time, you've got to be very careful whose advice you take, because a lot of people out there have very, very big opinions, but it seems like their bank balances are also really, really small. So just be careful whose advice you take in life. Just make sure that first they're living the life that you want to be, because you don't want to buy into their philosophies, because you're going to end up living the exact same life that they're living today. So, you know, why your health? Well, we're a company that's still in the beginning stages. As I said earlier, you know, we've got everything that you need. We're in the Inc. 5000, DSA. We also run the Rising Star Award for the DSA. We also in the DSA of Australia, and all of our products are TGA approved by Australian government. But in all businesses, guys, timing is so important. Timing is everything. Now, imagine if you got into Apple. Imagine if you invested in Apple back in the days. You'd be quite happy right now. You know, and that's the exciting thing about where we're at right now. So I've been doing this for 3.5 years. So when I first started in this company, guys, we had nothing. This PowerPoint that you're looking at didn't exist. This webinar thing, I didn't even know what a webinar was. We were drawing on paper. That's all we had. We had a pen and paper. The products weren't TJ approved. You know, we didn't have any of this credibility. We got paid every 3 months by bank check. Today, you get paid into your bank account. But what we've been really doing over the last 3.5 years is building the platform for you guys to come in today and do what we've done a lot quicker than us. Because all the mistakes that we've made in the last 3 years, you guys aren't going to make. And that's why people are coming in today and growing and making money and growing teams and organizations and getting customers faster than us ever. Because they don't have to make the same mistakes that we've made. We've already made the mistakes for them. But what's exciting right now is the company's about a $50 million company. Now, we're predicted by me to be a $1 billion company, okay? I know everything. We're very, very close with the founders. I know what they have planned for the future. All the accreditation that we have, all the backing that we have, there is no question about it that we'll become a $1 billion company. But let's just say, well, we don't get to billion. We get to $500,000. Okay, $500 million. We got to become a $500 billion company. You have the chance to ride that momentum. You have the chance to go out there and be one of the pioneers. And anybody knows that if you get into a company, especially a network marketing company, in an early enough stage, and you be one of the pioneers of it, you can absolutely make a fortune. That's if you want to make a fortune. Okay, if you want to make just enough to, you know, do this full time and have a good income, that's fine. You'll easily make that. But you just need to chip away and really go out there and make it happen. So how do we get started, guys? We've got 2 different sets. We've got the promoter set and we've got the entrepreneur set. So the promoter set gives you all the products you need. You pay $50 for an admin, which you literally get your own website, okay, to actually run your business from. You get all the back-end stuff. You get everything done for you. Okay, the entrepreneur set is $1,540. It gives you a lot more products. As you can see, twice as many products, but you actually get free shipping and your enrollment for free. Okay, but you got to look at this. You've really got to look at this on a business perspective. Okay, anyone that looks at this and right now goes, this is expensive, you probably need this more than you think. Because if you think this is expensive, go out there and open up a proper business. I had to do that 4 months ago and opened up a car wash. Now, trust me, that's expensive. Okay, not only that, I had to buy products. Then we had to organize a system. Then we had to organize all the back-end stuff. Then we've got massive overhead costs. Network marketing. I started my business in network marketing 3.5 years ago, and I made my money back in my first month. It will take me at least 2 years to start until I start profiting on the car wash. Okay, so guys, you need to look at this and understand this. Network marketing, this is the reason it's going to boom, because it gives every single person, me, you, and our friends and our family, the same opportunity to start their own business for such a simple cost, okay? But I do want to quickly compare the old model compared to the new model. So that was the old model. The old model is expensive, okay? And yes, it is expensive. Like I said, I've opened up a traditional business too, and it's expensive. It's got massive overhead costs. It takes time, okay? But network marketing, it's low cost, very low risk. The system is so much more effective. You get so much more help. You get so much more support. So how does this work? Very, very simple. Your job is to distribute the products. That's what you do. You're your own business owner, you're your own representative, and you distribute products. Okay, and you get paid purely based on how much products you have. Now, by being one person, you can only service so many people. But do you know a few people that also might want to make a little bit of extra money? Of course you do. Now, why don't you help them make a little bit of extra money and help them service their own, go out there and service their friends and their family with some incredible products. And the more times you can do that, the bigger you're going to get. Just like a McDonald's. We've got the same franchise model as a McDonald's or any other franchise out there. The only difference is it's so much less to get started. Now, everybody knows somebody right now that at least needs to get healthier. Everybody knows somebody right now that at least needs to make a little bit more money. And what we have is a great solution for both. Because what you guys are going to realize, up until right now, you probably didn't even realize how good our products were. I can guarantee you a lot of people out there that you know right now probably need to get healthier, they just don't know how. Okay? Maybe you've been sitting here right now going, man, this is pretty cool. I can actually run my own business, start it from my own pace, and work my way up to eventually quit my job. How many other people do you know that are probably thinking the same thing right now, but they just didn't even know this existed? You know, I never knew network marketing existed until I got approached by it. You know, so this is what's so awesome about it is you go out there and help other people. And the more people you can help, the more money you make. So this is just some of the ranks that we have in the company at the moment. Depending on what rank you are, it just depends on how much products your organization can sell. So I'm at the moment a one-star white diamond. So as you can see there, the second last one, I'm a 1-star, so I make a little bit more, or actually a bit more than that. So when you compare that to what I was making 3.5 years ago, it's crazy. Working 13 hours a day to today, I make anywhere from, it's just crazy how much I can make, anywhere from $20,000 to $25,000 a month at the moment, working from my home with my friends. It's the best feeling ever. But guys, keep this in mind, it's going to take time. It's going to take hard work. But the way I looked at it, I worked a job for 8 years and I was broker at the age of 25 than I was at 18. So yeah, I told myself, even if this takes a few years, it's still, I'm going to give it a lot more of a chance than what I did. Whereas the biggest problem is so many people get started in network marketing and they want it within a day. If they don't make, you know, if they're not got a big organization within a day, they go, oh no, this is too hard. I don't know. To me, it was too hard working a job for the rest of my life. Seeing that this was an opportunity to create a better income, to give back to my family, I was willing to give all it takes. So, you know, this is just some of our team out there all around Australia. All of these guys have been absolutely out there working hard, getting the job done, helping a lot of people get, you know, products, helping a lot of people financially. And they've also been rewarded with the thing called what we have, the luxury car bonus. And they've all actually gone out there and been able to purchase their own cars throughout the luxury car bonus. So guys, the next steps would be to get you started and book your training. Step 2 is set your goals. We really want to see what your goals are, what you want to achieve. Whether you want to make just enough to do this full time, whether you want to go out there and, you know, really play big and maybe play on the same level that I'm playing on at the moment. And we teach you the basics. And then when we present and party, we go out there and share the word. A lot of people need what we have right now, okay? A lot of people need what we have, but they just don't know it yet. And then what we do is we build a system. Systems are so important when it comes to business, and we really get your business going. So guys, that's it for the presentation. I hope that I've helped answer some of your questions. Anything that you're not sure about, talk to the person who got you on and have a chat to them. As you can see here, you know, your Team Blue, we're the people's movement, average people with above average ambition. And that's me. I'm just an average person, but just an average person who's sick and tired of making just enough, sick and tired of just existing and really wanting to create a better life. And if that's you right now, what I did promise, because so many people worked so hard to get a lot of people on the webinar tonight, I said anyone that got started tonight, I will actually do a personal strategy call, Skype, meeting, whatever you want to do for you. Anyone that really sees what we have, sees the potential. I haven't done this in a very long time. Talk to the person who got you on here. Ask them when's the last time they even heard me do something like this. I haven't done it, but I've been so impressed with the attendance tonight. I've been so impressed with everyone really hustling on a Sunday to make the most of this webinar that I want to give back to the team. I want to give back to everyone that's on this right now. So anyone that gets started tonight, we will lock in a personal strategy session with me and you to really set you up to get the ultimate results. But if you're not sure at the moment, if you're still sitting on the fence, you know, or you know, you want to get going, you want to get going fast, we've got an awesome lineup happening. So tomorrow night in Docklands in Melbourne, we have Pavasovic, my younger brother, one of the top earners in the company in Australia right now. He's actually doing a launch. So if you've got a few more questions or you're not sure, there's a few more things you need to see, come check out the launch and get yourself going. If you want to get started tonight, there's probably no better time to straight away bring your first few guests to come check out what we're doing tomorrow in Melbourne. We've got another one in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, hosted by Ryan Don Paul, you know, one of the youngest Blue Diamonds in the company. We're also going to have a live event happening in Dandenong North with special guests Milosh and Chris, and we've got the female lineup of Sierra and Vicky. So we've got so much happening, events all around Australia. In Brisbane, Francesco Gilbert is going to take you guys through the launch, you guys through the whole new level. So if you want to find out a little bit more, go check out these events, get yourself started, bring a few guests to these events, because that's how we're really going to make this happen. And then in Perth on Wednesday night, Dan Colossi and Cam Menegini, the two superstars of Perth right now, are doing another one too. So guys, as you can see, we've got so much happening. And on Tuesday night, we got a live webinar at 9 p.m. from Pavasovic. Right now has the biggest team in Australia, sponsored more people than anyone else in Australia. And he's going to be teaching you guys the basics on how you can go out there and make this happen. There's been people that have currently been getting about $2,000 in their first month from listening to this guy. So make sure you tune into this webinar, because the skills that he's going to teach you is invaluable. These skills are going to create your business to go out there and make it happen. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for your support. You know, whether you're going to be a customer after tonight, whether you're going to be a distributor after tonight, thank you. Just thank you for coming on. Thank you for supporting us and what we're trying to do and becoming the #1 supplement company in Australia. And I know we're going to do that because we've got an incredible team and we're getting some incredible support. So thanks, guys, and I hope you all have a great week.